just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Mahalo Halo Las Vegas and then some. I'm your host, Tony Rose, with my sister.
Hey, it's MC Lepoleps, and me and Tony Rose are coming at you with big love all the way from the 702. And of course, always keeping it live in the 725.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yes.
We are here. It is a beautiful day.
Yes, it
to
is.
have a good day. It has been a month of beginnings. It's only October something. The beginning of the month.
It's crazy. Yes, I know. It's like, it feels like, man, I can't believe this year is almost over.
I know. It's the Burr months, and September went by real quick.
Yes.
We were like, oh, it's the beginning of September, and then boom, it's October 2nd or whatever it is today.
Today is October 2nd, I believe.
Yeah.
And but it still feels like summer, and that's why I think it still feels like summer, because I'm like, I'm ready for it to be cold now.
Right. Well, I was on Instagram, and not Social Security. I'm just going to reiterate.
Not Social Security.
We're on Instagram, and it was saying, oh, it's the Burr months. It's almost, Christmas, and it's still hot'em.
Yeah, it's still hot.
Very hot. It's still 100 degrees out. But
yeah.
you know what? Oh, good. Hot stuff going on this weekend.
Yes.
Let's talk about hot off the press.
Well, yeah.
We are going to have, what is it, sister?
Well, first of all, mabuhay and aloha. Yes, aloha. We're talking about the Ho'olaulea, and that is happening. I believe it's happening this Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
They are they're teaming up with First Friday.
Yes.
And so what a beautiful collaboration. It's going to be happening at the Arts District, or that area. It's like a huge area there,
Right.
the Arts District. When you say Arts District here in Las Vegas, it's pretty much everybody knows what it is automatically.
Right.
So, I mean, is there a certain segment, sister, in that?
It's off of, I think, Arts Way and I think Charleston.
Like
So if
Maine
you hit
and-
up Charleston, all of that, you'll see all the music, the vendors, and all of the, things that are going on there. And First Friday is pretty prominent here in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't been, please check out this Friday.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, we have a combination of, I guess the overflow of that into the Ho'olaulea.
Yes.
And you will be taking the stage. We will be also side stage to promote our show, which is the
Yes.
Mahalo Halo on
Yes,
October
yes.
11th.
The mixed tour.
Yeah, so today we have an amazing guest. We not only are friends, he is a great support to our community. We want to get to know his story because
That's right.
Obviously his mom has paved the way
Absolutely.
for a lot of community members that are doing what we do, but also have done it before us. So we want to make sure to kind of give you the honors to talk about the story and
That's
get to
right.
know you on more of a personal level rather than like just the management level of Taverna Costera. He is also the GM of
That's
Taverna
right.
Costera in the Arts District where the Ho'olaulea is going to take place. So everybody welcome Kalani to the show.
Aloha. Thank you guys for having me on the show.
How's it?
Thank you guys for supporting the Ho'olaulea.
Of course.
Absolutely.
So let's just get into it. What made you start this? And I know there's obviously a prehistory or a backstory to
Yeah,
it. So let's
tell
talk
us about
about
it.
how it all started and why you continue to do it.
Sure. So I did dance hula back in the 90s when I was a young buck. I danced for
We still are,
Naniola.
hello.
No,
we're still
not
young.
young at all. You guys may be young.
No,
Okay,
we don't.
okay.
Right here, not so young. But I danced hula back in the 90s. I danced for a group called Naniola. My mom actually started her own halau after we left Naniola, and we were a big part of the Ho'olauleas back in the 90s. So
Yes.
there was a lot of different things going on back then. We piggybacked everything off of the Asian community.
Nice.
So our first festival, I believe, was as far back as I can remember, 1996.
Okay.
And I remember doing it at Lorenzi Park, but
Wow.
we based a lot of it off of what we learned in the Chinese New Year celebration that they did at
Okay.
Chinatown.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you kind of picked up from that, and then you wanted to implement it into your events. So when you danced, you were actively in the community and all the Asian American Pacific Islander, or how big was the AAPI community then
It was
compared to
pretty
what it
big.
was now?
It was
Okay.
pretty big, but it was predominantly Chinese.
Nice.
So Vita Lee, who is part of ACDC, was actually a partner of Kanani Kadawas, which is the kumu for Naniola. And, we knew Vita Lee for a very long time. I danced with her family, her son Lejean, her niece Michelle.
Okay.
So we grew up together. I was involved in the community, but not involved into any respect that I am nowadays.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
right.
I was just kind of my mom's kid, right? So I would just follow her
I'm
around.
known as your mom's kid.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. AKA mom's kid. That was it.
Isn't that funny? You live to that name until you finally realize, like, hey, I have the ability to do what my mom does.
Yeah.
Correct.
And now you're gearing up to do the Ho'olauea this weekend. So it originally was on Water Street.
No, so actually
sorry,
it was originally
Water
Lorenzi
District.
Park.
Lorenzi Park.
And then
Park.
we moved to Water
Street.
Street. So there was a big blowout back in the 90s. There was a fight that broke out at the Sammy Davis Jr. Plaza.
Oh.
And
Oh, wow.
some police officers grabbed a elder Hawaiian, which was probably the wrong move for him at the time. And they ended up getting into a big brawl, and some cops went to the hospital, and some Hawaiians went to jail.
Oh boy.
So ever
okay.
since then, they
Wow.
moved us out of there. They told us we were no longer allowed to do it at Lorenzi Park. We moved to Water Street, and we've been at Water Street for a very long time.
So that's true story.
Yeah, true story.
Public info.
Facts.
Wow. Facts. Facts.
First hand, right here.
Right?
Had we known, right?
No, but I love that. I love that you talk about that because
Right.
it's been at Water Street ever since I've moved here. I've always known the Ho'olauea to be on Water Street,
Right.
and that's over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And it's been even longer than that,
Yeah.
I believe, right? So, but now it's
Coming home.
this
you know?
year is a different
in
year. It's a
Las
new year.
Vegas.
More in store in 2024 for Vegas.
Right.
It is coming now back to Las Vegas,
Yeah.
and it's going to be located right
Right in
actually,
the Arts District.
right in the Arts District.
So in the heart of downtown, essentially, you know, we're so the festival will actually be held on First and Boulder.
Okay.
There will be a segregated amount of space that we're allowed to have the festival in, and it's going to be very similar to what you would see in Water Street or Lorenzi Park at the time, because we're coming back and we're doing it on a limited time frame. We are not looking at the same size event that we're
Okay.
used to,
Okay.
but we're expecting a pretty decent turnout, especially because there's a lot of things going on that weekend, right? We got like 4 other events that are happening, not only in town but out of town.
Yeah,
So-
we have so many things going on, and that's the beauty of this town. It's like if you don't want to go to the Arts District this weekend, you can go down to the Strip. There's always a
Right.
show going on, or you can go up
Right.
north and just chill and be
Yep.
with nature. Or,
Right.
and it's really cool that we can share those moments. And also, MC Lepaleps is going to be on stage, so
Yeah.
she's able to talk about what's really going on in in the culture, because obviously she's a huge part of our community and our culture and all the things that are happening here. So not only is she the MC, she was also a dancer,
Oh,
the
yeah.
drummer,
Oh,
the
that's, you know.
heartbeat. So there's just a lot of things
A lot of
that
things.
we all contribute. And
Yeah.
how do you feel about the Ho'olauea moving to the city?
I'm excited because I mean it's hot right now, but I don't know, for some reason on Water Street in Ho'olauea it's like extremely hot.
Right,
It's
right.
like oh, you definitely need to stay hydrated, very hydrated over there. But I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's a new season. I love the leadership that's taking over. You're carrying your mother's legacy, which is beautiful.
Yes.
And of course it's an opportunity for all of the community because, like you said, there's so many other things. But like the Hawaiian community as a whole, the Polynesian community as a whole, has increased significantly within the past few years, and so it gives opportunity to not only maybe go to a concert or go whatever, but this is a free event,
Yeah.
and it's an event for the community so that more Hawaiians stay connected closer to home because because they're far from home and it's hard not to be there.
Yeah.
And so for me, I'm really blessed to be a part and to share and to help support to make that happen, for our community here in Las Vegas.
I love that you brought that up. The free event is kind of what we stand on because I don't think people understand the depth of what free means. Everybody that participates is volunteer based.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our budget does not, it cannot support bringing in live talent that is not willing to volunteer their time. So to us, it's a huge help for our organization, but it's also a huge reach for the community.
Yes.
People can
Yes.
actually understand that, these artists that make thousands of dollars in every other thing that they do, they
Yeah.
come here and they donate their time, and that's amazing, including our gracious Lepaleps.
Yeah, and I actually, Kalani, we were talking. There's some other people who have just recently moved here who are MCs, and so we invite that to come to be a part of this because when you give of yourself and when you give,
Right.
not expecting any payment, not expecting anything in return.
Right.
Maybe a musubi, maybe a plate of food
Right.
would be great. But you know what?
Yeah.
But I love that. I believe in all communities, not just the Hawaiian community, to feed our family, to feed them not only with food but
The
with love,
culture.
with culture,
Yes.
with knowledge, and legacy.
Yeah.
Because when you teach this younger generation, like, hey, you know, there is something inside of you that you can carry on, add your gift and push it
Absolutely.
forward.
Yeah.
So I mean, what a beautiful event to be a part of. You don't want to miss out because every person that's going to hit that stage has a beautiful gift to give.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited. We have a beautiful
Yeah.
lineup too that's going to be coming up. So
Yeah, Kalani, so tell us, you are the GM also for Taverna Costera.
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about the menu there and what you guys have done for the community, because you guys are also a huge platform for local artists and you know, all the artists that come into town. There's a stage there. It's a beautiful scene. So tell us a little bit about what to expect if no one's ever been to Taverna.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, Taverna is, the way Jeff designed it is for it to be a one-stop shop. So we've got a coffee shop, we've got a full-service restaurant, we have a live music event venue upstairs.
Yes.
We promote a lot of local artists, not only artists that perform, but we also have one of the largest art galleries, if not the largest art gallery in the Arts District.
Right.
We hang all the art that's in our restaurant is for sale, and it's all to promote local artists. So we don't charge them anything to hang their art in our space,
Right.
essentially. But when we do sell a piece, then we take a very small cut, and that's just for our
Yeah.
moving purposes, but it allows them, and it's for our curator really,
Yeah.
but it allows them to get their art out there where in other places they wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah,
right?
they would
I
have
love
to
that.
have like an open,
Open gallery,
Open
or they'd
gallery.
have to pay for space on somebody else's wall. They don't pay for
Yeah.
anything on our wall. So it's amazing when we can do those types of things. We also have a huge Hawaii-inspired menu. I don't know if it's because I'm the GM or because
about
there's
it. Let's go.
so
Let's
talk
many
about it,
other
you know?
people, right?
You
that
know,
have been
food
to
is
the
our love
restaurant.
language, bro.
It is.
Talk
It's
about
the
it.
easiest way to connect. Most people think the connection is made through talking. Actually, it's made while sitting down and eating something.
Yes.
Right. So we like to pride ourselves on having a menu that's palatable for everyone across the board. So if you look at our name, traditionally it means Taverna Costera, or the Tavern of the Coast, right?
Okay.
It's Mediterranean inspired, but it is not Mediterranean food only. So we do have a fusion where we do have our owner is Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese.
So I was gonna say Taiwanese, but Chinese.
Hi,
right?
Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
He's
But,
like,
Isaiah, bro.
that brother.
But we have a lot of Asian inspired
Right.
items on our menu. We also have a lot of different Hawaiian inspired items,
Right.
like musubi, like
Yeah.
Repa said.
Yes.
We do have loco moco. We have poke nachos. We have
Yep.
steak fries. So although it is considered a bar, it's really a restaurant
Right.
that plays as a bar, and then a bar that plays as a restaurant.
And a bar and restaurant that plays lots of music.
lots of music,
Yes,
right.
upstairs. And you guys definitely have something going on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I mean, all the
Every
days
day.
of
All
the
the
week.
time.
There's
All the
something
time.
going on.
At least 4 days out of the week, we have something going on. If it's not only downstairs, it's downstairs and upstairs. It's throughout. So as many things as we can do, we try to schedule them. Even
Right.
if sometimes they're on top of each other,
Yeah.
literally. So somebody could be playing upstairs and somebody could be playing downstairs.
Yeah, and it's a great venue because you do
Yeah.
have the upstairs a stage area where you can see the Strat, and like it's just a beautiful place. And then you have downstairs where it's a little bit more intimate, and then you have the patio area which serves as the overflow or just a nice gathering for those that like the outdoors.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. So, Kalani, how long have you been there, and where can we find you on social media if we wanted to hit up Taverna?
So I have been at Taverna for about a year and a half. I was a mechanic for a long time, so that's a thing of my past, but I've kind of embraced the hospitality industry. You can find me on social media, either on Instagram or on Facebook, for those of the people that still use Facebook. I do have TikTok, I just don't ever go on it. But it's going to be Kalani Hugh on Facebook. It's going to be Jay Kalans on Instagram, so at Jay Kalans.
But time out. I just want to say you just put yourself out there being a mechanic. Hey, friends. Once a mechanic,
don't call me for that.
You're always a mechanic.
I know, I'm like,
It's
ooh.
always good to know somebody, though,
Speaking
right?
of
That is
Yeah,
for sure.
speaking
That
of
is for sure.
which.
And I am the guy that's willing to do as much as I can for the people I know.
Absolutely,
Amen.
yes. Yeah, it was just like, oh, mechanic.
Oh,
Bing. You know, our community, we're like,
gotta
hey,
put that in my pocket.
Yep.
I got flat tire. Well, I'm not
It was
calling
only
Kalani.
it was only a short career, 20 years, nothing big. you know.
Oh my
gosh, yes.
Very short, guys.
You know, the
Very
more
short.
you know, the more you grow.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about that.
Well, you guys, this weekend is going to be an amazing event. I mean, we have Friday and Saturday, and obviously leading up to all of the Filipino American History Month celebration.
Yes.
So shout out to my Filipino folks, friends, and family. It is,
Mabuhay.
yes, Mabuhay. Filipino American History Month kicks off this week with this weekend First Fridays. We also have a lot of things going on this weekend, leading up to October 11, which is the Mahalo Halo
You
event
don't want
mixtape
to
tour. Sister,
miss
talk
this.
about it.
October 11th. I mean, you talk about a night of just definitely a mixtape of all kinds of music. You're talking from anything from R&B, soul to rap to reggae to just
Acapella.
yeah. We're gonna do acapella. You got me and Jesse James, so you definitely got some
Yeah.
freestyling going on. We're definitely gonna have. It's just a night, definitely a night that you don't want to miss out on. It's gonna be a night to remember. October 11th at the Fremont Country Club.
7 p.m.
And actually, we still might have a few more hats that we have.
Yes.
You know, thanks to our brother JR, of course, with Bald Brothers.
Bald Brothers.
You know, you buy a hat, you get tickets in.
Right.
You go to Lefty J's. You buy a Mahalo Halo mix plate, which is Loco Moco with fried chicken, bruh. So you get that, you get a ticket in. I mean, there's so many ways that, and it helps us, it helps the community,
Right.
and then it just helps everybody get, you know, get some good music, get some good
Right.
food. It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a
and
great
and what a
time.
way, because we have first the Laulea to kick it off, and then next weekend we have
Mm-hmm.
Mahalo Halo mixtape tour. So
Yeah.
yes,
And it's exciting because, like you said, if we can give back to the community in
Yeah.
any way, Mahalo Halo is initially a community pay it forward event. This time we are ticketed because we are bringing in Filipino Australians,
Yes.
all the way from Australia. So we have to have some kind of incentive. But all of a sudden, it's going to be like a flood of people because these girls aren't going to be here for a very long time. They're
Yeah.
only here for a couple weeks. So we just want to promote our talent, and us Filipinos, us Islanders, we're all
Yeah.
over the map.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Seriously.
what I mean? So like you said, when people come here to Las Vegas, we are the ninth island, and we're able to share that culture for those that have never been to the islands.
Speaking of
So,
performers,
yeah,
if you
talk
guys
about
don't
it.
know, these two ladies right here, one comes from a hula Polynesian background and Tahitian background, and the other one
What
used
are
to
we
be a
talking
breakdancer.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
so everybody's
Ah, what are
clear.
you talking about? What are you talking about?
you,
Clear.
got, you talk about chop suey. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
break my
definite.
bones.
Don't get them on the stage.
Don't get us started.
Breakdancing, breaking bones,
You
all
know,
good, all good.
All the same. All the
But,
same.
but we
Yes.
love to break bread.
Yeah,
So
broke them out.
we definitely love to break bread.
Right.
That's what really brought
That's
us
the love
together.
language.
So,
Yes, and when we do break bread, we have ideas and we curate these events for
Yeah.
the community, and it feels great to sit here with Kalani because
Yeah.
I know that it means a lot to you growing up with how your mom curated all of these events. It's just now it's your turn.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Is that a lot of pressure?
Oh, it's a ton of pressure. And I hope I
love
hope
your
I can
honesty.
live up to
Right.
my mom's standards, because if anybody that
Aw.
knew her know her standards are pretty high.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mom was great pioneer for the Hawaiian community out here in Las
Yeah.
Vegas. For those people that don't know, she was a lifer Kamehameha student. So she went to Kamehameha and knew nothing else but
Right.
Hawaiian culture her whole
Yeah.
childhood. So when she was able to come out here and promote who we are as a community, I think it was pretty amazing. And
Right.
to piggyback off her name, it was one thing that she never wanted me to do. She was like, "Hey, you create your own.
Oh, that's
You don't use me. You
beautiful.
That's
create your
right.
own."
Aw.
So she's. I hope she's smiling down. She was a wonderful woman, and she still is.
What's
Amen.
yes, amen. What's your favorite part about planning things? Because I know
None of it.
Ah!
None of it.
Oh,
So
wait,
You heard
should
it
say
here first,
delegation.
guys. Yes.
I'm good. I'm good on the fly, which is probably one of my best and worst
Okay.
assets. Is
Right.
that I wait last minute, but I am good when it comes down to it.
Okay.
But 31 years in this valley, it's definitely created a lot of relationships.
Nice.
It's created
yeah.
a lot of places that we can grow, and if there's anywhere I can help anyone,
Yeah.
I always try to.
Yeah,
So-
and Taverna Costera has always been like a hub of supporting the community, whether it's First Fridays or any fundraisers that we've had in past. Also, obviously, you guys are a hub there. So if you guys haven't been to Taverna Costera,
You gotta go check it
out.
out.
Make
What
sure
are
you get down
what's
there.
the address, friend?
It's 1031 South Main Street, 89101 in Las Vegas.
Nice.
If you do come down, make sure you ask for me. Let them know that you saw this episode.
Yeah.
And, we'll see what we can do for you,
Get you local moco
yeah,
too.
you know.
over
Yeah,
there.
get you a local
That's my
moco.
favorite.
But I have to say, Kalani,
Yeah.
you know what? Just being able to meet you and getting to know you from, because it was a year ago.
Yeah.
I think that we met. But you know what? You definitely have made a name for yourself. You definitely are a man of integrity, a man that wants to help the community, that has and is still continuing to help the community and carry your mother's legacy. So, malo, well done, and continue on to. And that's why we love to work together, because collaboration over competition. It's
Right.
making sure that when you win, I win. When I win, you win. So we can help each other and make this community great. Because the Vegas community is more than just the Polynesian. It's a beautiful community as a whole. So we invite everyone out there to come on down to the Arts District this Friday and Saturday. But if you go first Fridays, make sure you park early, because it'll park.
Oh, yeah.
Get
You'll be
there
lost,
because
I
it's
promise.
You can get your
it's gonna be
steps in,
hips. Hips. It's not hips and heaps of people.
Hips are lying all day.
And then come back on Saturday, because the whole what time will that begin? That will begin in the morning.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yeah, 9 a.m.
So
to 9 p.m. on
9
Saturday.
9 to 9.
9 to
working
9.
9 to 9.
And don't forget, you guys come in, you guys get your fill of the Hawaiian festivities, and make sure you get down to Mahalo Halo on October 11th, and you take care of them as well.
Hey, thank
So
you,
everybody that's coming for
brother.
our event for Ho'olau'olea, make sure you get
Yes.
down there and check out Mahalo Halo.
Yeah, and
Support.
obviously we'll be there to, just break bread with everybody, and also we will be selling tickets on stage left, I
Yes,
think. Yeah,
yes,
stage
stage
left. We'll be kind of set up by Taverna Costera. So come say hello. MC Lapaleps is going to be on stage. Kalani's probably going to be running around
Yeah.
on the fly.
Tony
making
Rose
some
will be
drinks.
eating.
I will be breaking bread by myself.
She likes poke, just so everybody's aware.
Yes. Thank you, plug. Whoever. Any
Yeah,
vendors?
Anybody? Bring it on down.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. So this Friday and Saturday, check it out, guys. And then also on social media, check out Kalani and all the events at Taverna Costera.
That's right.
And yeah, we're just leading up to a beautiful month. It's second day, and yeah, we're just happy to be in the same room. It's a very brief time. Sometimes we break into conversation instead of just like a hello and hi.
Yeah.
So this is nice to be in the studio with our friends here. So is there anything else that is coming up this week? I think there's, I think the fall season is here.
Just get ready for all these events that are
holidays.
coming up. But mainly, we just really want to shout out the Ho'olau'olea
Yes.
And Mahalo Halo.
and Mahalo Halo
Halo.
mixtape tour.
Yes.
The
Do we-
beginning of the great stuff.
Do we have any performers that we want to shout out for Saturday?
I believe we have Kapa Hula o Keola Nani.
Yes.
I always say that because they're beautiful names, and I want to make sure I say it right.
Yes.
And of course, we also have the Uncle Lincoln, the ukulele group. They're actually going to be coming out. So if you want to learn how to play ukulele, come on, check it out. The Katuran Marianas, the Guamanian,
yay.
they're going to be performing as well,
Yes,
as well as
yes.
ST1, and of course myself. And you never know what MCs or who will show up.
Right.
So just come on down. The price is right. It's free
Price is
99.
right.
Yeah.
Free
So,
Free
We
99.
love that. Free 99.
Make sure you take
complain.
advantage of that price.
Yes.
Right.
You won't see it too
It's
often.
very rare.
Yes.
It's very rare around here.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of concerts also going on in town. So you got you pickings and choosins.
Yeah,
so.
come pregame with us.
Pre-game with us, and then you can't go to the Maoli concert because it's sold out.
It's sold out.
Yeah.
Twice.
Sold out
times.
twice and 3 times. Yes. But
All right,
shout out
guys.
to all of the beautiful artists that are making it happen to share the love of Hawaii.
Hawaii.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what it really is doing. So
We're gonna catch you on stage because you're a dancer. So
You won't catch me dancing on stage.
We might call you out
catch me
there.
outside. How about that? But
Catch me
you won't
inside making a drink.
catch
What
me
about
inside and get some nacho.
Yeah.
Okay, nachos.
So I will be floating around. I'll be everywhere. I will make some announcements. We do have some prizes and stuff to give away and some
Cool.
awards.
I
So
love that. Yes.
All right,
Oh, that's right. We do
my
have
friends.
awards. Yes. So
Yeah.
hang tight.
Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see.
Best dress? No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, yes.
Flower right here.
But make sure you come dressed, okay? 'Cause
Yeah, make sure you are dressed.
Yeah, make sure you come dressed.
It's free
It's
$99,
important.
just not
Yeah.
kind of free. Anyways, all right. Well, Mahalo Holo mixtape tour October 11th, 7 p.m. at the Fremont Country Club, the Ho'olau'olea this weekend, and
Yes.
First Fridays, of course. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and on Amazon Fire
That's
TV.
right.
Listen to to us on PHLV Radio app
Yeah.
or get us on your podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Say that really fast. And I
Peter
am your
Piper.
favorite host, Tony Lopez, with my girl.
MC Level Leps, we love you guys. Stay blessed, stay hydrated, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you, Kalani.
Aloha.